State of Texas versus Constance Walter. Mr. Beck.
If you can just give us a few moments, Judge is having some technical issues. I'm gonna go ahead and start off where Judge left off. Just you can give me a few minutes. State of Texas versus Joseph Carrillo. Elisa, have you had contact with Mr. Hoyles? I know there's a felony pending on this case, correct?
This was reset yesterday, Steph, for April 4th, 2023.
Okay.
But Mr. Carrillo is on Zoom. He can just stay in contact with his attorney.
Okay.
Yeah, he showed up this morning.
Okay. Reset. Okay. State of Texas versus Antonio Martinez. That was reset as well. State of Texas versus Jamie Copeland.
I'm here for Jamie Copeland. He should have the Zoom link.
Okay.
If you want, you can arrest his lawyer and put his ass in the lawyer in jail.
There you go.
Let me try to find him.
Did you want to confer?
Sure.
Okay.
Mr. Carrillo,
Yes, ma'am.
you're free to go, sir. Just stay in contact with your attorney.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
1 second. Let me see if Judge, I don't know if he opened the breakout rooms just yet. He did. Okay. Give me 1 second. Okay, sorry, that was Judge. Okay. Okay, there you go, Mick. Let's see. State of Texas versus DeMarcus Armstrong. Let's see, Kelly here. State of Texas versus Renee Villarreal. That's reset. If Mr. Villarreal, if you're on, you're reset. State of Texas versus Noe Delata. Noe Delata. State of Texas versus Wendy Castaneda. Mr. Olsterdorf.
She may be on. I've had contact with her this morning.
Yes, she is on. I see her. Did you need to confer?
Yes, please. I think we need to kind of get going again where we were. I've lost track of the case, but yeah, please.
Okay. Do you want to go ahead and do you have contact with her?
I do. I absolutely do.
We can give her a reset date of March 21st, and we can let you confer and we can release.
Okay, March 21st for
Been
Wendy
across your pond, yeah.
Castaneda.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Maybe if you could, since I need to jump in the car and run to the courthouse for in-person felony, maybe if the state could just let me know what their intentions are, that'd be great.
Okay, if you could confer
Okay.
via email, that'd be great.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Miss Castaneda, you're excused now. Okay. Thank you. State of Texas versus Vincent Mann. Let's see here. Mr. Sandoval, I don't see Mr. Sandoval. Judge, if you want to, I left off on Vincent Mann, or Frankie Bermea.
State of Texas versus Frankie Bermea, Public Defenders.
Judge, Mr. Bermea is present in the courtroom.
Thank you, sir.
Sure.
State of Texas versus Yamon Johnson, Ms. Zarka.
I'm present for him, Your Honor.
Okay, you took over for Virginia?
I'm in Jenny's office. I work with her.
Okay.
And
What
we
are we gonna do with that?
conferred yesterday. We conferred yesterday, Judge, and got an offer. So we can just get a reset for that one.
Okay,
Yes,
we'll give you
321.
321.
Thank you, Judge. And he's logged on right now also.
Let's see here. State of Texas versus Brandon Estrada.
Here, sir.
Have you spoken to your attorney, sir?
Yes, Miss Fernandez is aware. I do not know where she is.
Okay, just hang tight. State of Texas versus Joshua Clark is in jail. He's still in custody, Ken?
Yes, Judge.
Thank you. State of Texas versus Nicholas Rodriguez, Ms. Middleton. State of Texas versus Juan Hernandez, Mr. Vargas. And State of Texas versus Carlos Guerrero, Mr. Garcia.
Yes, Your Honor. President, if I could please confer with the prosecutor.
Okay,
Judge, on Mr. Vargas's cases, those cases have been reset.
Mr. Vargas case is reset, okay. Can you hand me the host, please?
Yes, sorry.
John, I'm gonna put you in breakout room number 2 with Ms. Thompson. Actually, breakout room 1.
Thank you, Your Honor.
There we go. There we go. Okay, who's in the courtroom?
It's Lauren Lefton, Your Honor.
Hey,
For
how are you?
John. Good. How are you today?
Who are you here on?
I'm here on John Nava. It's going to be a plea, but I do need the paperwork for an obstruction. I had spoken to Jessica earlier in the week.
Okay. Let me put you in and talk to Jessica, make sure she gets the ball rolling. Did you fill out the paperwork electronically, or are you gonna fill that out in person? And
We'll do it all on Adobe. So
Okay.
I was just going to check in and get the paperwork going and then actually leave
Okay, that's
and
fine.
do it and log in on my phone.
let me put you in with Jessica. Ken, can you put her in breakout room number two, please?
Judge,
Thank you, sir.
I'm sorry.
Judge, real quick, I need information. I need emails. if she hasn't sent them to me already.
for me?
Yes.
Can you
Oh,
forward
okay.
yours?
I thought I
yours
sent
and-
them to you, but I'll email them to you right now.
Thank
Okay.
you.
In the meantime, I'm gonna put you in breakout room 2 with Jessica, okay?
Thank you.
All righty,
Judge, I'm going to get started on the paperwork.
that's cool. Are there any other attorneys on the screen that I have not spoken with? Attorneys only?
Judge, this is Jeannie Cupid.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
have Michael Dalco, and it was set yesterday, and we agreed earlier this week that he could appear today by Zoom since he lives in Beaumont.
Yes,
His
ma'am.
case number is 699601.
Okay.
He is present.
9960, but he's not on the docket today, right?
No, it was on the docket yesterday.
Okay, that's fine. What did you want to do with this case?
This is our first setting. I'd like to confer with the state.
Okay, it's an odd number, so I will put you in breakout room 2 with Ms. Jessica.
Thank you, Judge.
Did you want to go ahead and let your client go, or you want to go ahead and keep him on, or what?
If he can be let go, that would be wonderful. We are in communication.
Okay, Mr. Nava, you are free to go, sir. Stay in touch
It's
with your attorney,
Dalco,
okay?
Mr. Dalco, sir.
I'm sorry, Dalco. Mr.
Michael
Dalco, you are free to
Dalco.
go. Stay in touch with your attorney, okay?
Thank you, Judge.
All right, I put you in breakout room 2. There you go. Any other attorneys on the screen that I have not spoken with? Attorneys only. Okay, everyone else, if you did not hear your name called, don't worry, we'll get to you before the end of the docket. If you did hear your name called and your attorney did not answer, don't worry, we'll get a hold of your attorney. In the meantime, you can leave your camera on or you can turn it off. It's up to you. But keep yourself muted until the court addresses you. Thank you very much. Mr. Aguilera, what'd you work out, sir? You're muted, Mick.
I visited with, and I can't pronounce the prosecutor's last name, and there's 2 offers that we really need to consider. If you can put me in a breakout room with my clients,
Okay.
Jamie Copeland and Stephen Estala.
Okay. Jamie Copeland and Stephen Asala, you want them both in the same room at the same time?
Sure.
Okay.
I see Jamie.
Okay, Jamie, go ahead and go into breakout room number 5 with Mr. Aguilera, and Mr. Estala, also going to breakout room 5. And then Mick, let me put you in breakout room 5 and come back and let me know what you want to do.
Okay, thanks.
There we go.
Uh, Stephanie,
What you got, Lauren?
okay, so I got the paperwork from Stephanie as well as Jessica. Do my client and I have permission to log out and then we'll go over the paperwork together and log back in like 20 minutes if that's
That's
okay
fine.
for the group?
That's fine.
Okay,
You're
great.
welcome to use the little room in the back to, confer with your client or whatever you gotta do.
Perfect. All right. Thank you, sir. I
Yes,
appreciate it.
ma'am.
Thank you.
Mr. Garcia, what'd you work out?
Okay. Thanks.
John Garcia, you there?
Yeah, how you doing, Your Honor? Pretty be good.
What'd you work out, sir?
Okay. Yeah, I don't know, I kind of wrestled out the pretrial diversion application. It's a possession of less than 2 ounces of meth, but they won't dismiss it, so we're going to apply for pretrial capacity.
Okay, we'll reset you for March 21st.
My client,
Make sure you get everything submitted by then, okay?
March 21st.
You're cutting out, man. I can't hear you.
21st.
I'll send him a chat, Judge.
I'm sorry?
I'll send him a chat.
Okay, she sent you a chat, John, because you're cutting out.
Judge, Mr. Dalco is still on, but he could be excused. His reset date's 3/21.
Mr. Delco, your case has been reset to March 21st, sir. You are free to go. Stay in touch with your attorney, okay? Mr. Delco, can you hear me?
I guess he can't hear you.
Michael Delco, can you hear me? Let me send him a chat. Mr. Velasquez.
Good morning, Your Honor.
How are you, sir?
I'm doing well. How are you, Judge?
Great, great. What's going on with Mr. Olenek?
Judge, I just got an email about an hour ago from Miss Angela Martinez rescheduling him for his psych eval. He had been on, Judge, before as ordered by the court. He was on, I believe, for about 2 hours.
Okay.
And the doctor never logged on, so I instructed him to log off.
So it was Angela from Judge Carruthers Court reached out
Yes,
to you?
Your Honor.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and reset. You know what? It's gonna be a while before that does. So I'm gonna kick you out till about April the 6th, okay?
Okay, Judge, that works.
So we'll give you 4/6 and hopefully the psych eval will be done by then.
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
All right. Cody,
All right,
I'll
sir.
follow up with you shortly, okay?
All right, sir. Have a great one.
Thank you, Judge. Have a good one. Bye-bye.
Hey, Judge, am I able to
Yeah,
leave
what-
with my
what's going on?
attorney? Am I able to leave with my attorney?
Who's your attorney?
Arendo Vasquez, I believe is how you pronounce his name.
Oh, yeah, Mr. Vasquez. Yeah, you're free to go, sir.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Ms. Fernandez, how are you?
Good, Judge. How are you?
Good, good.
Good. I just need to confer on a few cases, if you don't mind.
Okay. Were you conferring with Ms.
Do
McAuliffe
they
or
do,
with?
do they do
Yes.
odds, evens here?
Yeah, you know what? I'll put you in with Jessica.
Okay, sounds good.
All right. Yeah, there we go. Oops. Ms. Cupid?
Yes, Judge, I conferred with Jessica. She's going to email me an offer, and we may have a conditional dismissal on this case. So I'd like a 2-week reset. My client lives in Beaumont, so I'd like to do it by Zoom if possible.
Okay, Stephanie, give her a Friday reset in 2 weeks.
February 24th.
And is that the day the courthouse is closed? I guess it'll be open in the morning, right? They're closed for that training on that day. I think we just got an email about that today.
Yeah, it's closed in the afternoon, I think.
Okay, so we'll be good for the morning.
Yes.
All right, Judge, see you on the 24th. Thank you.
Okay, man.
Have a great weekend.
You too. Bye-bye. Ms. Fernandez, what'd you work at?
So I got an offer on Brandon Estrada and on
Okay.
DeMarcus Armstrong. So I just need Brandon Estrada, I think, is considering doing Veterans Treatment Court, so I need time to talk with him about the offer and about VTC. And then DeMarcus Armstrong, I have an offer, but I would like to review the evidence one last time to make sure that it's a good one.
Okay, we'll give you 321 on both of them.
Okay, and then Jessica wouldn't confer with me on Frankie Bermea because it's Mary's case. So could you put me in with her, please?
Of course.
Thank you.
Hey Miss, hey Judge.
Hey, what?
Is the judge here?
Yeah,
Yes.
me. Which one?
Okay, this is DeMarcus Armstrong. I wanted to know who is my attorney on this one?
That's
Miss
me.
Kelly Fernandez.
Oh, okay. Hey Miss Kelly, is there a way that I can get your phone number real quick so I can give you a call?
Absolutely. I'll private chat you my phone number and you can text me or call me at that number.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. All right, thanks, Judge.
Okay, after that, you're free to go, sir.
Yes, sir.
And Brandon, you can also log out. I'll be texting with you, okay?
Ms. Gonzalez, how are you?
Hi, good morning. Yes, it's still morning. Good morning, Judge. May I approach on an off docket
Yes, ma'am.
jail case? Okay, thank you. I have an Eduardo Lopez Medina. I can give a case number. It's on the jail docket. There's a felony pending, so it was switched back to County Court 4. And then County Court 4, I think yesterday or this morning, actually, I think it was this morning, it sent back over to the jail court. But I wanted to talk to this court before I tell Teresa to take it off of the jail court again. We're set for Tuesday. And to my knowledge, the felony has not been resolved. Can I?
And
give
is
a
it an
case number?
MTR or is it an actual case?
I believe the felony is going to be an MTR. He was on probation. I'm sorry. And there's another attorney for the felony. I couldn't get his name. There's only a bar number that I can see, which I can look that up, but I can't do anything with him on the jail docket right now.
What is the case number?
Yes, ma'am. It is 701212.
And Judge, our case is the new case.
Oh, okay.
And it doesn't look like it has a felony pending anymore. This is the only case that he has.
The felony has been resolved, Ms. Gonzalez.
Out of, I'm going off of memory, out of the 144th, I think. I don't.
He has no other cases in Bear County. This is the only case. And it's out of County Court 12, not out of County Court 4.
That's what I see as well.
Okay.
Okay.
And I have a setting on here for two.
Well,
There's
don't work
actually
on
two
it. It's
days.
not your court anyway. We were all confused this morning. Don't worry, I'm gonna figure it out. It's not, this isn't your problem. Y'all go have a great day. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Mick, what'd you work at?
Judge, both of my folks are interested in a plea. Is it possible to do it next Friday morning?
If we do next Friday morning, it's in person. Is that okay? All pleas are in person.
That makes me sad.
I understand, man, but we're moving back.
Jamie? Stephen, you okay in person next Friday?
Yes, I am.
Stephen?
Yeah.
I can't hear Stephen. Did he say okay?
Mr. Stella?
He shook his head yes. He's
Okay.
muted.
Now, if one of them lives more than 100 miles from San Antonio, we can do it Zoom. But if they live in town or surrounding areas, yeah, we do it in person.
Okay, next Friday morning in person.
Okay.
All right, thanks, guys.
All right, guys, we'll see you then.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Stephen, Jamie, we'll see you Friday morning in person.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Sounds good. Thank you, man. Thank you, Ron.
Candy, we told Mr. Delco he could take off, right? You can go ahead and.
Yes, that is Jeannie Cupid's.
Okay, let me remove him. There we go.
I'm back, Judge.
What you got?
Got an offer on Frankie Bermea, so just need to relay it and see if we can get him in here to do a plea.
Okay, we will do the same date, 3/21.
Love it when it's easy. Thank you, Judge.
If you knock it out sooner, just walk him in any day you want. We complete him any day you want.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
And he's in court. I don't know if she wants to.
Oh, he's in court right now.
Yeah,
Yes,
in the courtroom.
Perfect. Would you mind if we did it today?
It'd have to be what you call it, Adobe sign paperwork. It's up to you.
That's fine with me. Let me go down to the courtroom and talk to him, and then I'll be back.
Okay, sounds good. Mr. Fale, what you got?
Judge, I have a sorry, I'm looking for a cause number. 700-422. He's set for Monday.
Okay.
Is he on the trial docket?
I think, or plea docket on Monday on a DWI, but on a different, it's a different case.
What was the cause number again?
The new case is 700-422, but it's also set for Monday. It's first on the docket, I think.
Oh, Jarvis.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's fugitive status on one of the cases.
Right. That's why I'm here.
So what are we gonna do with him?
Well, Judge, he's already got a plea worked out, has had a plea worked out on the DWI for like a year. But he had done the paperwork twice. It somehow got misplaced in the system. And then I was in trial forever, if you recall. Did the judge disappear?
No, I'm right here.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I was in trial forever, if you recall, and so it kept getting reset. But then he picked up this new, well, it's not even a new case. It's 2 years old of selling alcohol to a minor. It's an at-large case. And it was, they just filed the complaint information on I want to say the 13th of January. And I just found out about it because I got the docket yesterday. I didn't even know he had this case, nor did he.
What in the grand scheme of things, what are we gonna do with him?
What I'd like to do with this new case is if you could lift the warrant and just have him come in on Monday on both cases, and maybe do a summons for the Monday for the new case. That way he doesn't have to, get arrested when he comes in on Monday, because it's probably too late to surrender him to satellite today.
Well, here's the deal. If it's an at-large filing, he doesn't have bond set, so he would have to go.
He doesn't have a bond set or nothing. He would have to.
He doesn't have bond set. I can't set bond till Monday.
Why can't you set bond?
Because I've got to have the new deal going on. I've got to get TCIC run, NCIC run, then he has to be magistrated because he's never been magistrated on it.
Okay, can we do it by, can you just lift the warrant and do it by summons on Monday?
Let me check, with my staff attorney, if it's, because I gotta follow the statute, and that's that new 29, whatever, the Code of Criminal Procedure that the state is enforcing, not the DA's office, the actual, Austin is enforcing. So let me talk to my staff attorney. If you could send me or Stephanie and I an email with his name and case numbers, and I'll get back to you this afternoon, John.
Thank you, Judge. And then, yeah, okay, great. Because we can probably get both cases taken care of on Monday. I just don't want him to have to sit. And I would have surrendered him yesterday to the satellite, except like he said, there was no bond. So.
You would encounter the same problems yesterday, and it probably wouldn't have bond set till this morning. So, but like I said, let me see what I can do. If I can lift the warrant without having to set bond, I can do that. But if he gets picked up over the weekend, there's no bond set.
I'm telling him to drive very carefully, Judge.
Okay, sounds good.
Thank you so much, and I'll send her that info right now.
Okay, sounds good.
Hey, Judge, it's Lauren Lefton. Hi, we completed the paperwork, but I had a quick question for Jessica before we proceeded about one of the conditions for the obstruction. Could I speak to her real quick?
Yeah, let me put you in breakout room number 2 with her.
Thank you.
There we go.
Okay, Judge. Jessica, I don't know if she's coming back in, but she agreed to my request in terms of the obstruction plea and the order of non-disclosure. On the paperwork, it is checked off that my client cannot apply for an order of non-disclosure, but she is withdrawing or undoing that check mark. Do you want us to redo all the paperwork again? Or can we do an oral?
We'll do an oral amendment on the record, and I'll have the clerks just mark it off.
Okay, perfect. Then we are ready to go whenever the court is.
Okay, as soon as I get the paperwork back. Oh, look, I just got it back. Okay.
And Judge, on that one case, it was reset multiple times for trial and then for plea, and it was just a no-show on pleas. That's what it was. That's why we FTA'd him.
Okay. Ms. Lefton, on this case, was he originally charged with a DWI first, or is it a 1.5, or what was it?
It's a DWI under 1.5.
Under 1.5?
Under, yeah. It's just the classic Class
Thank you.
B.
Okay, thank you.
And I think the obstruction's included in the information already.
Yeah. Okay. Court's gonna call cause number 656-345, State of Texas versus John Nava. Can I have counsel identify themselves for the record, please?
Jessica Thompson for the state of Texas.
Lauren Lefton on behalf of Mr. Nava.
Mr. Nava, will you please raise your right hand?
Yes, sir.
Do you solemnly swear the testimony you're about to give to be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
Lower your hand. Mr. Nava, I'm going to show you a document on the screen titled Defendant's Consent to Plea by Video Conference. Have you had an opportunity to go over this document with your attorney? And is that your signature?
Yes, ma'am. Oh, yes, sir.
Did you understand that by signing this document, you're telling the court that you want to give up your right to an in-person plea and would like to proceed forward with a plea before the court today via video conference? Is that what you wanted to do, sir?
Yes, sir.
Did you sign this document intelligently, knowingly, and of your own free will?
Yes, sir.
The document has been signed and made part of the record. We're here today, sir, because the state has you charged by information with the offense of driving while intoxicated. First offense. The state wishes to make a motion on that.
Yes, Your Honor. The state wishes to waive count 1 and proceed solely on count 2, obstruction of highway, Class B misdemeanor.
Any objections?
No objections, Your Honor.
Being no objection from your attorney, sir, you're now charged by information with the offense of obstruction of a highway, which is a Class B misdemeanor, carrying a punishment range from a $0 fine to a $2,000 fine, and from 0 days in jail up to 180 days in jail. Do you understand the charge and the range of punishment?
Yes, sir.
Showing you a document titled Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights and Court Admonitions. Have you had an opportunity to go over the document with your attorney, and is that your signature?
Yes, sir.
Did you understand that by signing this document, you're telling the court you want to give up your right to a jury trial, among other important rights, and would like to proceed forward with a plea before the court today? Is that what you wanted to do, sir?
Yes, sir.
Did you sign this document intelligently, knowingly, and of your own free will?
Yes, sir.
The document is signed and made part of the record. Are you a citizen of the United States, sir?
Yes, sir.
If you're not a citizen and you plead guilty or no contest, could result in deportation, exclusion from the country, and or the denial of naturalization. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Are you satisfied with the representation of your attorney?
Yes, sir.
Counsel, how long have you represented your client?
Over a year, I believe.
Have you found him to be mentally competent?
Yes, Your Honor.
Was he able to assist you in any possible defenses?
Yes, Your Honor.
And do you feel he has a factual as well as rational understanding of the charges against him?
Yes, he does.
Mr. Nava, to the offense of driving while intoxicated, to the offense of obstruction of a highway, how do you plead, sir? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Guilty.
Is there a plea agreement?
Yes, there is, Your Honor. 12 months deferred adjudication, $500 fine and court cost, 48 hours community service, DWI education course, victim impact panel, alcohol treatment program, and ignition interlock for half the term.
Have the agreement, counsel?
That is the agreement, Your Honor. And then we would like to just make an oral amendment that noted on the record that my client is allowed to apply for an order of non-disclosure at the appropriate time.
Is that correct, Ms. Thompson?
That is correct, Your Honor. The state agreed to that.
Judge, I'm sorry, I'm looking at the data sheet and I do not believe he resides in Dare County.
He does not. That is
Where do you live, Mr. Nava?
I am located near Houston, Texas.
What county is it?
We're Fort Bend County.
What city?
Should be Sugarland, Texas.
Sugarland? Okay.
And we were going to ask the court if he could be supervised by Bexar County via Zoom or mail reporting.
Okay. Mr. Nava, are you currently in school for anything, or do you have any prior military service?
No, sir.
What kind of work do you do, sir?
So I work for CBRE, which is a commercial real estate investment firm. I'm a cash operations analyst, so I handle all the checks and money that we get from our clients and customers that make properties and stuff.
Okay. Okay, Mr. Nava, I'll accept your plea of guilty, find the evidence sufficient to find you guilty. However, I'm withholding any finding at this time, sentencing you to a $500 fine plus court costs, 12 months deferred adjudication, 48 hours community service, DWI education, victim impact panel, alcohol treatment program, ignition interlock for half the term. I noted that the defendant is allowed to apply for non-disclosure contrary to what the documents are saying. And the defendant has permission to reside in Sugar Land, Texas, which is Fort Bend County, and report via Zoom. And I'll set your supervisory fee at $60 per month.
Yes, sir.
Counselor, you satisfy the state to comply with Article 3914 of the code?
Yes, Your Honor.
And have you signed or will you sign a discovery acknowledgement to that fact?
Yes, Your Honor, I have.
It will be signed and made part of the record at the appropriate time. Mr. Nava, because I have followed your plea bargain, sir, you do not have a right of appeal. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay. The last thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Officer De Hoyos. She's gonna explain everything you have to do on probation, so please listen carefully, okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm gonna put you in breakout.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
So one last thing to address, Mr. Nava, prior to entering to this plea, did make a plan to go on a ski trip to Colorado. So we would ask that he have permission to travel to Colorado for that vacation that he's kind of had in the works for several months now.
Okay, what dates are the dates of travel?
He is going to leave March 1st and return March 5th or 6th, and he's going to be staying in Vail, Colorado, at a residence there.
Okay, defendant has permission to travel March 1st through March the 7th, 2023. The only reason I gave you the extra day, because no telling with today's travel system, whether you're gonna get held over or whatever. So I'm giving you an extra day. If you don't get back in time, please contact your attorney so she can contact the court and let them know what's going on. You permission to travel to Vail, Colorado. Now, I know this might seem kind of fundamental, sir, but because you're traveling to Colorado, just because it's illegal to smoke marijuana in Colorado, you are on probation out of Texas and you are not allowed to smoke marijuana. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, that takes care of it. I'm going to put you in breakout room number 3 with Officer De Hoyos. And once you're done there, sir, you are free to go.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Did you want to go in with them, Lauren, or you think it'll be okay?
Yes, I'd like to go in with them if you don't mind. I appreciate that.
Let's put you in breakout room number 3.
Thank you for your time. Thanks,
Thank you, Your
Jessica.
Honor.
All right, you'll have a good day.
Thank you, you too.
Who's in the courtroom?
Thomas Beck, Your Honor.
Okay, what's going on, sir?
Judge, I apologize. I've been in the 186 in County Court 5. I'm here on Constance Walter.
Okay.
I believe she is still on. I'm not, maybe you can ask her.
Yes, she's still on.
Okay. Is there a prosecutor to confer with?
Yeah, we normally don't let you confer from the courtroom because of the openness, but
Judge, I would be happy for a fast reset.
Okay.
My police reports are at home, and I would like to go over those police reports in more detail. If we can get an in-person setting.
Yeah, we can get you an in-person setting. Anytime you want. If you want to come back Monday, your client doesn't have to show up on Monday. You can come back Monday.
No, I want the client here.
Okay.
Maybe a two-week setting, or
That's
on
fine.
Thursday.
Stephanie, give me a date for 2 weeks.
One second, Judge, let me get that. That would be February 23rd, because that's a Thursday, Judge.
Okay, February 23rd, Mr. Beck.
Thank you very much for your consideration, Judge.
Okay, Ms. Walter, you're free to go, ma'am. Ms. Fernandez, what'd you work out?
Hi, Judge. We're gonna go ahead and take the plea on Frankie Bermea. He's in my office, though. I don't know if it's possible to do the paperwork that way.
Man, can we do it Monday? I got somewhere to be at 12.
Can you come back Monday?
Sure.
Yes,
Okay,
we can do.
Monday morning, anytime in the morning, and my courtroom in person, okay?
Okay, thank you, Judge.
All right, thank you. What else we got? Is that it? Frankie Sandoval, you there?
Hi, Judge. Yes, on Vicente Mann, he has 2 cases.
Okay.
I don't know if he logged on. I sent him the information on Wednesday.
I don't believe so.
Not to speak out of turn, but I think there may be some violation reports out there.
All right, well, in that case, we're gonna bond increase him. And once they find him, they'll let you know.
Thank you, Your Honor. And I'll reach out to him as well, your judge.
Okay.
Okay, and just real quickly, I appreciate the court's courtesy. I had a client show up late a couple of weeks ago, and when the offices, I appreciate the court staff and the court assisting him with that.
No problem, sir. Anytime.
Thank
All right. Steph, can you handle the rest?
Yes, Judge, I sure can.
Okay, I need to be somewhere.
All right.
I will see y'all. I want to